The Pakistan Navy has formally taken command of the Combined Task Force 150, CTF-150, for the 14th time. In a ceremony at the Combined Maritime Forces headquarters in Bahrain on January 28, Commodore Mohammed Yasir Tahir assumed leadership from the Royal Saudi Naval Forces. CTF-150 is a multinational mission dedicated to disrupting non-state actors and illicit trafficking in the Indian Ocean and Gulf of Oman. Under the previous Saudi command, the task force seized over 16 tons of narcotics, and Commodore Tahir has pledged to further strengthen regional partnerships to ensure safe navigation. A significant milestone in South Asian aviation, Biman Bangladesh Airlines has landed its first direct flight at Jinnah International Airport in 14 years. Flight BG-341 arrived from Dhaka on Thursday night, January 29, receiving a traditional water cannon salute. This restoration of direct air connectivity follows over a decade of reliance on Gulf hubs for travel between the two nations. Officials from both sides stated the twice-weekly service is a bridge for people-to-people links and is expected to significantly boost bilateral trade and tourism. The Ministry of Defense Production has unveiled a landmark policy to integrate Pakistan's private sector into the national defense manufacturing ecosystem. Under the 2026 guidelines, private factories are being incentivized to set up production lines for non-sensitive but critical gear, including tactical clothing, advanced body armor, and drone components. The plan aims to reduce the burden on state-owned ordnance factories while creating a defense export hub where local private firms can sell surplus capacity to friendly nations. Islamabad has issued a firm clarification regarding its stance on Middle East diplomacy. In a weekly briefing on January 29, the Foreign Office spokesperson, Tahir Andrabi, stated that Pakistan will not become a party to the Abraham Accords. Rejecting any suggestion that joining the Gaza Board of Peace signaled a policy shift toward Israel, the foe emphasized that Pakistan's position remains anchored in the Palestinian right to self-determination. The Board of Peace is viewed as a humanitarian and reconstruction effort, distinct from political normalization. From Gwadar to Washington, this is PAK Geo Defense Update, Pakistan's voice in the world of defense and geopolitics. Please subscribe. The United States has officially greenlit a massive security upgrade for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. In a late-night announcement on Friday, the State Department approved a $9 billion sale of Patriot PAK-3 missile segment enhancement interceptors to Riyadh. The deal includes 730 high-tech missiles manufactured by Lockheed Martin. Unlike older systems, these use hit-to-kill technology to physically destroy incoming ballistic and cruise missiles. This move significantly hardens Saudi Arabia's air defenses at a time of heightened regional friction with Iran. The Pentagon stated the sale will not alter the regional military balance but will bolster the kingdom's role in the US-led integrated air defense network. This approval comes alongside an additional $6.5 billion in military contracts for Israel, signaling a robust rearming of key US allies in the Middle East. Iran's army chief has delivered a strong warning to the United States and Israel, saying that Iran's nuclear technology cannot be eliminated even by force, and that Tehran's military is on high alert. According to official state media, General Amir Hatami said Iran's nuclear science and expertise cannot be wiped out, even if scientists and citizens are killed, in response to recent US military deployments in the Gulf and threats of action. He also cautioned that any attack would endanger the security of the region and adversaries. Iran insists it is ready for talks on peaceful nuclear issues but will never negotiate away its defense and missile capabilities. This comes amid heightened tension in the Middle East as global powers closely watch developments. A humanitarian and economic crisis is unfolding at the Pakistan-Afghanistan border. The Joint Chamber of Commerce has issued an urgent plea for the release of over 10,000 trade containers that have been stranded for over 100 days. The backlog, caused by repeated border closures and tightened transit regulations, has resulted in losses estimated at over $700 million for Afghan and Pakistani merchants. Traders are warning of a total collapse of the transit corridor as daily fines for stuck containers hit $1.2 million. While border authorities cite security concerns, the chamber is pushing for a one-time waiver to clear the congestion before perishable goods rot, warning that the disruption is permanently shifting regional trade toward Iranian ports. Pakistan Chief of Defense Staff, General Asim Munir, held high-level talks with Turkiye's military leadership, including Metin Garak, focusing on the current regional and global security landscape. Both sides reviewed evolving threats, defense cooperation, and military-to-military coordination amid rising instability across multiple regions. The meeting emphasized counterterrorism collaboration, joint training, and strategic dialogue, reaffirming the strong Pakistan-Turkiye defense partnership. Officials also discussed future cooperation in defense technology and operational readiness, highlighting a shared commitment to regional stability and peace. The engagement reflects growing alignment between Islamabad and Ankara as global security challenges continue to intensify. In a move that significantly expands its military footprint in the Horn of Africa, Turkiye has deployed 3 F-16 fighter jets to Mogadishu. Arriving on Wednesday, the jets are stationed at Aden Ada International Airport, where Turkish engineers have spent months constructing specialized hangars. This deployment is more than just a security gesture, it is directly tied to Ankara's plans to launch deepwater oil and gas exploration off the Somali coast next month. The F-16s will provide an aerial umbrella for Turkish drilling vessels, demonstrating Ankara's willingness to use its air power to protect its overseas energy and strategic interests. India has announced a record increase in its defense budget for the upcoming financial year, continuing a multi-year trend of rising military expenditure amid strategic competition in Asia. The 2026-27 defense allocation reflects New Delhi's focus on strengthening its armed forces, accelerating domestic defense production, and enhancing capabilities across the Army, Navy, and Air Force. Officials say the budget will fund modernization programs, aerospace and missile systems, surveillance and intelligence assets, and expansion of indigenous production under the Make in India initiative. Analysts say the increase comes in response to shifting security dynamics along India's borders and broader regional concerns. That's enough for today. Share your thoughts in comments section, and please answer today's question.